Hello, and welcome back to Novelty with S&B. I'm your co-host, Beck.
And I'm Stephanie.
It's been a while. Hello.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a month, I think, since
yeah, I think so.
time.
And it's our faces again. Hello.
Yes, hi.
A little bit of an explanation, I guess, is just that, things get a little busy. You have children in high school, so, high school things.
I had my birthday too.
Also your birthday. How was your birthday?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I didn't do much because,
well, I think
what are birthdays anymore when you get older?
Yeah, birthdays past what, like 21 and then 30, and then after that you're just like,
yeah, I don't even remember how old I am, like half the time.
Oh no, I have to do birthday math, which is like the worst kind of math.
The worst math, yeah.
Aside from like
rough.
Time math, I hate time math too. Like,
I hate the hardest math is toilet paper math. You ever notice that? 12 mega rolls
equal
48.
Equal 48 regular rolls. What have you? When's the last
6
time?
Super mega.
When's the last time you saw a regular roll? Please.
Yeah, that isn't even a thing anymore.
It's not.
But toilet paper math. So I just look down that aisle and I'm like, there's so many numbers and none of them make sense to me.
I just ordered mine off Amazon.
Oh, that's smart. I should do that.
Yeah, because then they
buy it. Yeah, makes more sense. Do you get like delivered every so often, like a subscription thing?
No, I just, as soon as it runs out, I order more. Well, not as soon as it runs out, because that's dangerous. Don't do that, kids.
That's a gamble.
No, you get like 2 left on the little stack, and you're like, better order more.
Just sitting there, same day delivery, like. So are you drinking tea today?
Yeah. So I have this tradition of In-N-Out Sundays. Some people go to church. I go to In-N-Out. Yeah, it's very fun. But here in California, you have to go as soon as it opens up. Otherwise, you're stuck in the line and it goes all the way back, and it's a whole thing. And it's a kind of funny story. I got iced tea because we're tea girlies sometimes. I'm going to be honest, sometimes I do get some coffee every once in a while. Don't tell the tea, though. Don't tell the tea.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
And then when I'm ordering, I'm like, yeah, I'll just have a double with iced tea. And when I get to like the place to pay, they always like confirm with you, like, oh, you got the double with cheese only and fries and an extra large iced tea. This thing is as big as my face, dude. I'm not drinking all this.
You could save it.
Yeah, I could for tomorrow.
It's like when the ice melts it doesn't get gross. And that is a massive tea.
Our new fridge does have nice refrigerator ice, which is always
we have a new fridge.
Yeah, we have a new fridge. Yeah, so that's what I'm drinking. It's not anything fancy, but I also want to mention that I do have Driven coffee roasters, black and green tea. This is part of the my niece had the fundraiser for her volleyball. I got that.
Oh yeah,
and it is very good, actually. It's the Prairie Passion Tea. It's rosehip, calendula, and rose petals. Very good. Fun fact.
Nice.
What are you drinking?
Nice. So I ordered this like pack of like fall teas on this website, and I was looking at their other teas, and they have one that's Queen of Wellness herbal women's tea, and it's supposed to help like with, okay, I'll read it. It says fit for a queen. Anyways, this powerful blend of a word I can't say, herbs, is formulated for health, vitality, and balance, particularly nourishing women's reproductive phases and cyclical hormonal shifts. Sip to feel your true feminine essence in full radiant bloom. So it's supposed to help with like your cycle. I'm going through perimenopause, so anything that says it's gonna like help with all that, I'm here for it. It tastes so good though.
Oh,
it has yeah, dude, it's so good. I'm gonna order more.
Like, questionable at best, you know?
One's really good. It has raspberry leaf, lemon balm, rose hips, rose petals, orange peel. I'm sorry, it's hard to read this thing because it's like a green package.
Well, it's like
Something
foiled.
elderberry, yeah, pea flower, pineapple, fruit, lemongrass, and then there's a couple things I don't know how to pronounce, and raspberry and cantaloupe extracts. Your favorite. But
You had me all the way up until cantaloupe.
you can't taste the cantaloupe, but it has blueberries like in it. This is what it looks like.
I love
Zoomed
that the
in.
camera zoomed in on you.
So it that was so perfect. So I got like a tester, like you just get a little bit.
Oh,
so
like
you
the
don't have to,
sample pack? Yeah.
Yeah, so I got this like fall sampler pack. I'll make sure to drink those as the episodes go on, so I can let everybody know what else, because they're really good. But this one is amazing, and I'm gonna order more, and I recommend it. It has blueberries. It's blue. There's like dry blueberries in it, so it turns the tea blue, which is always fun.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, who was
yeah,
it
it's
by
really
again?
tasty. It's like Magic Tea Shop or something. I should have like written that down.
That's okay.
I have to find Magic Hour Tea.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the one that I sent to you
yeah.
a little while ago, right?
I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, but like I sent it like months and months and months ago, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. But there's like they had like a fall pack, like different. There's like I don't know, there's like 4 different flavors.
Yeah.
I did have the fireside chai. They're also good. Yeah, it was really good. But you can also buy little samples, and you can get like a subscription but like I don't do all that. Like I'll order it as I want it. So yeah, but there's a whole bunch on there. I want to try more. But I do have a question about tea. So this is like I've never had loose leaf tea. This is new. When I make it with the little thingy, I get a bunch of bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that normal? Like, do you strain it? Like, what do you do? Or do you just drink the bits? Because I don't like it. I've been like double straining it, and it works, but it's kind of like pain.
Like it's coming through like your strainer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's up to you. I think sometimes people probably do drink the bits. That's how, like, you know, how like some people, I forget that I'm not all the way in the frame. You know how like some people like that just like circled on Austin Matthews. But you know how like some people like they do like the tea leaf like reading?
Yeah.
That's from the like extra bits.
Okay.
But I mean,
okay, yeah, I was just wondering, like, do you drink your bits?
Usually
do you put bits?
No. But that's because I have like a texture thing, which you obviously do too. But usually I just get like to the very bottom where all the sediment is, and I just dump it out.
Dump it. I
don't drink.
I'm like afraid. Like when I'm drinking it, I like look because I'm afraid it's gonna touch my lips and get in my teeth or something. And so embarrassing. So, but this tea is really good. And
I was looking it up actually as you're talking, because apparently I feel like I can do 2 things at once.
It's super yummy. It tastes so good. I was actually surprised at how good it tastes. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I've been drinking it like every day. So it's really good. I wanted to have it the other night, but I'm like, oh, I should try the fireside chai, which was really good. It was really good. I like this better, but that was good.
So is each one like 1 cup of tea, or is it like actually like?
No, there's several.
Oh, okay.
There's several. Yeah, it's nice. So you can get like the bottles that are like fancy, which are fun
because they're like little apothecary jars. Looks like.
Yeah, and then they send you like they send you like a bag so you can like refill it, so you don't have to like or whatever. So I like that, but yeah. But I just decided to try it, and I'm going to be ordering more.
I'm such like a sucker for like tea accessories too. Like I love,
it's so fun.
I love little strainers. I love little like teapots. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm looking at them. Oh,
Yeah,
It's
they have
terrible.
the
Okay.
cutest stuff
I gotta
there.
stop looking at them because otherwise I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy stuff while I'm not paying attention.
So
Um,
where are you with the Pokemons?
I think you and I can both see that we have not been on our grind. I have
No,
not been sending you gifts. You have not been sending me gifts.
I have not. I wrote on here like I have been playing as much.
Yeah, I have
Like
not.
I get on here and there, but like
Yeah, as far as like the what do you call it? The event. It thinks I'm driving. Okay. The whatever the timed go pass for September. I'm only on level 43. I have not been playing very well.
I am on 13. Yeah.
I have not been. Did you like my horse, by the way? The gift that I gave you, the happy horse, is
Yes,
so
I kept him.
stupid.
I saved him. So dumb. And then yesterday my gift was the mustard
Yeah,
the mustard plant painted. I always laugh when I get that one.
it's so
But
stupid.
yeah.
Um, but my favorite of the last, well, I guess month at this point was this guy. Because it was that.
Oh, he's cool.
Well, it was that remote raid that I had you join with us. You remember?
That I didn't do.
No, you did it. You did it with us. I think you were.
I got the big black thing.
No. Okay, so this is the shiny of that.
Oh, that's rad.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. You got a
Very
fun
cool,
one.
huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I got the ones I got that I liked was I don't know how to ever say it. Teddy Ursa
Oh yeah, I love him.
with the little moon on his
Mhm.
head.
And
And then sorry, go ahead.
no, his evolved form is really cute too. Or not cute, but like I just like him.
You like him.
Yeah.
And then I got Soul Rock, the like sun, and it matched what Luna or whatever that one's name is. Like they go together.
They go together.
Super cute.
But yeah, I haven't
Soul Rock's pretty cool.
I think that like just in the last couple of weeks in general, I just have not been on my shit whatsoever. Even with like just like everyday shit too. It's just been I don't know. Life gets in the way of things sometimes. And that's just how life goes.
It is what it is.
Mhm.
I've been pretty busy just with things too, so I completely understand.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe like I'm feeling the neglect from you, so I'm just like neglecting everything else.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I've been so busy. Like my daughter had homecoming, and there's just always something going on. And she's in marching band, so there's always like a game or a competition, and then she has practice, and it's just all the things. So, yeah. But next week won't be as crazy. So, or
fingers
next
crossed.
month should be as crazy. And it's like one of my favorite months.
Me too.
I'm gonna enjoy. But okay, so books.
Yeah. Did you want to go over our entire month of reading, or did you just want to do the last 2 weeks of reading? It's up to you.
Well, all I read was Mistborn Era 2, which is 4 books, but I was gonna talk about them as like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then Nestlings. So that's all I got.
Yeah, I can just go over Bunny and Nestlings because I mean I did read Hollow Kingdom, which was the book about the perspective of the zombie apocalypse through the lens of a crow, like a domesticated crow, and that it was very interesting to see the perspective of a crow. But as far as like, I don't know, it's not anything that was spectacular or worth getting too in depth with. I felt that with kind of Withered Hill, the other book that I read in the first 2 weeks of September too. So, but Bunny, I am very into talking to you about, so we'll talk about that, and of course Nestlings, because that is the art book of the month. So
yes.
So
do you want me to
tell me about Mistborn.
Okay, so I read Mistborn Era 2, so it's the whole thing. It's the Wax and Wayne series. It's 4 books, so it's Alloy of Law, Shadows of Self, Bands of Mourning, and the Lost Metal, and it's like 2,000 pages. So
Jesus Christ.
that took up a lot of time. um, so yeah, like I said, this and Nestlings were like my only read, and I actually planned on taking some breaks and reading like other things in between, but I couldn't. Like I needed to know what was going to happen, so I did not take breaks.
Well,
I read it straight through.
I also find when we're doing something like this, it's always I don't know, like I always feel like it's best practice to just talk to about it all the way through instead of like, oh, and then I
Having to
also
come
read,
back to it. Yeah, yeah. So it does help with that
yeah.
for sure. And so yeah, I read straight through it. I honestly in the beginning wasn't sure like how I was gonna feel about it because it has like a Western vibe. There's
Oh,
guns, and I'm thinking, oh,
is Arthur
like
Morgan
when
in
I
it?
no, but it just I was at first. I will say I was kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. I don't read westerns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like modern fantasies usually. With this wasn't like super modern, but like guns. Okay, I don't like guns in my fantasy.
Yeah.
Like usually,
Why would there be a
typically.
gun here?
Yeah, what is this doing here?
Yeah.
So, um I wasn't sure in the beginning, but I don't know why I even doubted Brandon Sanderson at this point because he could take like any subject and make it fascinating to me. So of course I loved it. Which it makes me happy though because he is starting to get into sci-fi. Now there's been bits of sci-fi in a lot of his books. Like there's little sprinkles of it, you know. And he even said he's going to kind of delve more into sci-fi, which worried me until I read this because I'm not huge into I tried reading
Yeah.
like now, right, I've only tried reading Red Rising and I was like everyone who loves sci-fi loves it and I just couldn't get into it. I tried really hard and I just couldn't get into it. Um it was to the point where I was like listening to it and I'm like I didn't even hear like I need to go back or like reading it and I'm like I don't know what I just read. I got to go back. Like I just couldn't get into it. But because like if Brandon Sanderson can make a Western magical world with guns like enjoyable, I'm sure he'll be fine with sci-fi.
Yeah.
There was lots of fun Easter eggs from Era 1. Some were happy, some were sad. So um there is this like region and it's Ellendale. Ellen, do you know? Um there is there's like a city, Doxinar, named after docks. I just was like, this whole book. There's streets. There's like a street named after Ham. Um,
I'm legitimately
Wax.
gonna start crying because, like, oh my god, dude.
It gets more. Waxilium. Uh, Ladrian. That's one of the main characters. Ladrian. That was Breeze's last name. It doesn't directly, from what I read, it doesn't directly connect him. Like it doesn't say outright, but I mean,
We
they have the
know.
same last name.
Yeah.
So yeah. Um. So there's some callbacks. I don't want to give anything away, but this is a minor spoiler. Not really, but a minor. Tensoon is there. We get Tensoon, and he does this like he has some words to say, and I cried. I cried. I'm not gonna say what he said, but we all love Tensoon.
Yes.
So what he said just I was like so so beautiful. I loved the Easter eggs, the callbacks. I just would be like reading it, just so happy. The book was amazing. The Sanderlanche was intense as always, and my heart was broken. It's another sad one. I cried. I didn't sob as bad as I did with Arrow 1,
Yeah.
but I cried a few times in this series just as I did in Arrow 1. And the end is just towards the end, you're just like, no, and just, all over again. I'm just bawling. Great book. There's going to be an Era 3. It's like been announced, but I don't even know. I honestly don't keep up as far as like, has he started it? Like, I honestly don't know. But there will be an Era 3. and I will read it because it's amazing. But I don't want to talk too much about it because I will be giving a lot away.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it is a great read. It is long. It's 4 books, like 1,900 something pages total. I one after another went through it. If you liked Mistborn Era 1, you should definitely read Mistborn Era 2, and you should definitely read The Secret History, which is a novella between those. And that will really set up a lot of things because there's certain characters that are in Era 2, but I don't want to talk about it in case you haven't read The Secret History because it would give, again, stuff away. But some people I was really happy to see.
Secret History, Brandon Sanderson, not Secret History, Donna Tartt, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. But it's glorious.
Oh.
So yeah. I loved it so much. Anyways, I recommend it. Read it. It's good. If you like Sanderson, if you like Mistborn Era 1, you'll love Era 2. You will. Absolutely. But you will cry. Because I did several times. Especially there's this one. I mean, I said it already, but I gotta say it again. There's just this one. I wish I could read it but I won't give it away to people. But there's this one thing Tensoon talks about, and I was just like, oh, I can't. Just like,
now I'm so yes, please, because I'm curious and I want to know, and like I think you and I have talked about this before. I don't have like the spoiler gene. I do not give a shit about spoilers. I never have, never will.
I don't want to. I like to be surprised.
Honestly, like I know I'm like such a weird outcast because like or outlier, I should say. Because I like the spoiler almost like drives me to the point. It's like when I know what the spoiler is, I want to know how we get to that point. I don't know. Yeah, it's so weird for me, but I don't care about spoilers personally.
Yeah.
But I understand like other people do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Remember?
I wouldn't want to know.
Remember Jeff and your mom.
Oh my God. Yes, and it's so funny because I've actually me and Alexis are, I know, but I go, close your eyes, and then I fast forward through all the sexy parts. So because she wanted to watch it so bad, I kept showing her scenes. I'm like, there's parts that I'm gonna make you close your eyes and I'm gonna fast forward through because there's a lot of sex and nudity and everything. And she's like, I still want to watch it. I'm like, if I say close your eyes,
you better close your eyes.
Honestly, like, I don't know. She's mature. Like, I trust her.
By the way, we're talking about Game of Thrones in case anybody was.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, so I let her watch it. I didn't even say that. So I'm letting her watch it right now. I'm just like, close your eyes, and then I fast forward real quick. But she loves it.
It's so funny that
my mom totally
spoiled the first season.
The biggest thing that happens, and it's so funny. Me and Adam bring it up all the time, like, and we'll just start laughing, like, of course, dude. But anyways, okay, so I want to hear about Bunny. Tell me about Bunny.
Bunny by Mona Awad is 305 pages long. It's hard. Okay, so it's obviously horror, but it's so weird for me to like. I guess it's not splatterpunk. I think it's weird for me to like say that it's horror because it's not grotesque. There's some grotesque moments, but it's not grotesque by any means. But our main character is Samantha Heather Mackey, and hey, guess what? You're going to hear that name a lot in the book. Just forewarning you. She goes to Warren University, and it's in a pretty dangerous New England town. She's getting her master's degree in writing, and she is one of 5 women that are participating in this like writing program. And she's kind of like the outcast of these 5 women. The other 4 are kind of like this clique of twee-isk girls. They call themselves the Bunnies. Samantha only has one other friend. Her name is Ava, and they live together in this rundown house on the outskirts of the city. That is until Samantha receives an invitation to join like this gathering of the bunnies, and she gets more and more entranced into the lives of the bunnies, to the point where like she kind of, her friendship with Ava kind of dissolves a little bit. That is putting the story very mildly. It is fucking crazy.
Like a fucked up Heathers.
Yes. Like there's drug use there. Well, not in the aspect of like heroin or anything. It's very much like prescription drug use, and like okay. There's Ava likes to call them the bonobos because they have this very like overtly sexualized look to themselves, but also like innocent in the aspect of like they like to wear these over the top frilly dresses, which in the beginning it kind of gave me this weird feeling of like, well, this isn't quite dark academia because it feels very how do you explain that, like immature, like the girls are wearing like these dresses that have like these characters on them, so it felt very like Hot Topic almost, but like
yeah,
you have to like frame it in a mind of like this is a arts school. It's not necessarily like
right,
a school for like history by any means, so like
right,
you gotta think that these are like still weird girls, but not like they're still rich girls.
Right.
So she's still the weird of the weird girls. So she's still an outcast. So it put me off a little bit of the story, but not like I had to just like reframe it a little bit.
Right.
And you're gonna hear Bunny a lot. You're gonna hear Samantha a lot. So like just forewarned. But like I did really enjoy how it was written. I could have done probably without, because it was an audio, like I listened to it as an audiobook. I probably could have done without the narrator, because she could not, no, my hair looks crazy, but that's fine. I could have done without her because there's a Scottish there's a Scottish man in the book. She can't do a Scottish accent to save her life.
Oh no,
it was terrible.
She's trying to.
She was trying so hard.
Yeah.
So that was a little off, but I really enjoyed the book. I wouldn't say it was like a 5-star, but it was a 4-star. There's a point about halfway through to like the 60% mark where it feels very fever dreamish. You have no idea what's going on, and then it gets back on track, but like you're like, what the fuck is this? But
yeah, I've heard of it, and I've had it on my TBR, so I want to read it.
It's pretty good. I liked it a lot. Again, not 5 stars, but I would recommend it. I guess there is a second book that just came out like 5 days ago, and it's Samantha has just released her first novel, and the bunnies like what do you call it? Kidnap her and are trying to tell their side of this story that so kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But it does like make you stop and think about how even if you are kind of like a weird girl, like your thoughts and feelings aren't necessarily in your own, like even other people are probably going to have these thoughts and feelings as well. It's just that like some people are better at expressing them.
Yeah. Sounds good though.
Yeah, it's great.
Sounds different. I love when I read a book and it's like, oh, this is different. Like,
it's
refreshing.
And
Yeah,
the writing
for
style
sure.
is fantastic. And like I say that you're gonna hear her name a lot, but I think that is done purposefully. I think that's like I think that's a, what do you call it? A literary device. I think that's
Hmm.
purposely done. I think that's done to like
Right.
drive home something for sure.
What kept you from giving it 5 stars?
I don't, when we first started doing this, there was always that little bit of something that you can't quite put your,
Yeah.
but I think it's just that, like, if I'm saying that, let's say, like, House of Leaves is 5 stars, I can't, in comparison, give this a 5
Put
star.
that on the same
Yeah.
level. Yeah.
Or
I see what,
even,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking over at my
No,
5-star
yeah,
shelf
yeah.
here. I don't know. I would say even like The Secret History is probably what I'm trying to like compare it against. And The Secret History I would say is a 5-star, and this is probably just right below it. So probably like 4.5.
Yeah.
I would recommend The Secret History probably over this. But if
Mhm.
this is a lot shorter. So if you have time to read this over The Secret History, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
No, I
I was
know.
just curious. Yeah. Sounds good though.
Oh
Sounds
yeah.
interesting and
And
everything.
I will say too that there is a lot more sexual imagery in this one than there would be in like something like The Secret History. Like it is very like in your face.
Right.
But that's just more of like what it is, what it lends itself to be, instead of
Right.
like this is just a bunch of kids in high school or in like just out of high school. This is more she's getting her master's, so they're older, and it's
Right.
it's
Yeah.
a allegory for like violence. Basically, sometimes sex is an allegory for violence.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Which, as women, we know.
Yeah. We're very aware.
Yeah,
Great. It's great.
hooray.
No, so yeah, I will probably actually read that.
Bump it
You
up
said it's
a
not
little
that
bit.
long?
It's 305 pages, which, oh my god, look at my hair.
It's so cute though.
God. It's so like straight and fine that it's so hard to like get it to do. Just stay. Just fucking stay, dude. Just stay. It's shorter than what you have in reading your 2,000 pages of Mistborn. So if you want to break from fantasy for a little bit, well, this does have fantastical elements, so I will say.
Yeah. But it's not like all the crazy shit I've been reading lately.
I don't know, dude. There's some crazy shit. You get about 60% in and you're like,
ooh. See, now you're making me super excited for it.
You know what?
Oh, I'm going to have to read it soon.
You should.
I'm going to read it. I'm going to. I'll probably
I think
really like
maybe the reason also why it's not a 5-star is because I wasn't like super inclined to go and get the second book. But now that we're talking about it,
now you're like,
maybe. I think it's just because like I have other things that are like lined up that I want to get to, but
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh my god. So now we're going to talk about Nat Cassidy, who I
dude,
love him.
I'm so bummed.
He's my friend. Why?
He was in South Dakota.
I know.
I hope he loved it.
I know.
I hope he just had such a blast in South Dakota and he wants to go back. And then we pay attention and we see his Instagram post before the week before, and we can go and see him.
I really want to go, or not go, but listen in on the
yeah, we should do that anyway.
Like there's gonna be a what is it, a podcast or something with him on it?
Yeah. Or like a live stream like us.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram he's gonna be on another one soon too, so I'll have to look into that. But yeah, so we read Nestlings.
By
Nat Cassidy.
Do
you want to go first?
Sure, I can go over what. So it's about this little family that decides to move into a new apartment building. Their child, what was their child's name?
Little Bird. That's what they always or Baby Bird.
Baby Bird.
That's what they always called her. I
Charlie.
can't remember her
Charlie.
actual name. Charlie. Yeah, they always called her Baby Bird.
We should have known that.
Yeah. Whoop.
She's on the cusp of being 1 year old. So Ava and Anna and no, that's not
Anna.
Anna. She prefers
Anna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anna
Anna,
and Reed
right.
move into what's the building's name? The Deptford.
Deptford. Yeah.
But the caveat is that it's on the top floor, which is a problem because Anna is in a wheelchair. She's wheelchair bound because the birth of their child was horrific and had left her paralyzed from the legs down. And in true horror fashion, the father, the husband, decides to be more entranced with the history of the building and dive deeper and deeper into the history and try to find information and talk to the other people that live in the building instead of listen to his wife and call her paranoid when things are starting to get a little spooky in the Deptford and things are starting to happen to their daughter, except for when she starts to act perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then shit starts to happen.
Of course. Yeah. So, I mean, both characters, Anna and Reed, definitely had their quirks.
Well, of course. I don't want to say that.
Yeah, Reed was an asshole, but Anna wasn't perfect either. But, like, her issues were very understandable, where I guess his, to an extent, were. He did do a lot for them, but he had a lot of resentment that he didn't show because of that. You know what I mean? He tried to, like, later on, you kind of see, like, okay, he did harbor a lot of resentment for what he had to do for his wife and his child, because his wife at first, I mean, she was in pain. She really couldn't do much, and he kind of did everything with the baby. And so he feels like he's like, I have no freedom, I'm trapped, but he doesn't like to say it. But I know that's how he felt just by reading the book. Like, he doesn't want to outwardly say it because he starts to be very secretive about things that, like, should absolutely be discussed with your wife. And he doesn't, and it just kind of spirals. And his thing is, like, I think he felt like, I deserve this.
Yes.
Because I've been through so much. And then she has issues with, I mean, imagine having a baby and then losing your mobility. Like, of course, postpartum depression is a thing. And it definitely comes up in this book. And I think there's, like, a whole loss of identity there when, especially with, like, what she enjoyed doing and everything. And now she can't do the things she used to enjoy. She can't move. She was a mover. She liked to exercise. She liked to do yoga. She liked to go out, and now she can't. And not only do you have the stress of that and the pain of that and getting used to that lifestyle, now you have a baby on top of it. So of course there was a lot going on with her too. So it's just, it was just, they were gonna clash. Some of the horror scenes were pretty intense, especially the, like, mobility scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to speak on that? Because you had mentioned something to me that was really cool.
Something about
but I didn't even.
Yeah. Something about
I want you to
Cassidy
talk about that.
is that he has an amazing way of allowing people to be people and speaking up for, well, not speaking up for, because that implies that they're not allowed to, they're not able to speak up for themselves, but, like, humanizing people that are human. So for example, Anna is wheelchair bound, and something that most people don't anticipate or expect when even speaking to somebody that is wheelchair bound. And I can kind of talk about this from experience because I've worked in full care facility. I've worked, my parents have always worked for people with disabilities. So something that, like, really is something that you don't necessarily think of from this perspective of somebody that is sitting in a chair, is that like you don't want to lean over them to speak to them, because that feels very like dehumanizing, because you are belittling them. So the fact that there's a moment that somebody that you love and trust is doing that to you and holding you captive, that is such like something that like flips the script on now, like that relationship is now flipped. Like,
yes,
we are now like
have the turntables.
How the turntables have tables.
Tabled. Yeah, and I think with Matt Cassidy and like the characters he writes, he never goes with like, there's no stereotypes. Like he studies his characters. There's no stereotypes or like, this is how I think a woman is, or this is what I would think it would be to be paralyzed. Like, no, like the like even the thoughts of like a mom with postpartum depression, issues like that. Like no subject matter in this book is taken lightly, as it shouldn't be. And no characters, he did not write any characters off of like theories or cliches, like absolutely not. You could tell, and he talks about this, like he will go and find someone who is has lost some mobility, find a woman who has dealt with postpartum depression. Hey, how can I write this to be more realistic from a woman's perspective? And I love that, because there's so many books I read like by a man, and like, no offense, Brandon Sanderson isn't one of them, but it's just like, it'll talk about women in such a way where I'm like,
that's not how we think.
This is incorrect. That is not how we think. That is not how we are. Like, and I love that like Nat Cassidy has never taken that lightly. Like, I'm just gonna write what I think, and he doesn't. And he's even talked about it. I think it was in Mary. He talked about like sometimes he would write something, and then like a woman would have to come in and be like, "You need to change that."
Yeah. Let's.
And it's not that he's oblivious. He is a man. Like, and I just love that respect that he has to take that into account, to take the criticism and to get that advice. That's why his characters are, even though the world may be like so fantastical, which every world he's written has been, everything going on in it, you're just like, whoa, the characters are still so realistic to me. Like they are people. Like as I'm reading it, these are people. And that's amazing. Yes. And I just respect him so much as an author. So.
Yeah. I think I was talking to you too about this earlier too. He has this way of like transforming grief into something that does like I said, it does lend itself into what it is. It's horror. And like if you read his have his afterword read to you, which I recommend because he is the one to read it, which always has some sort of personal trigger for, well, not trigger, but like, you know, it just gives you more of an insight. So, but that dude has gone through some shit. I can't imagine. I thought what we have gone through was a lot, and Jesus Christ. But he has this way of transforming grief into this creative work that is a way of understanding. Not that like you're ever going to be able to understand what you have gone through, but like it is a work of I don't know how to explain this, but it is a piece of work that you can go through, you can read, and you can be done with it. It's very, I'm not going to say therapeutic, because I don't think there's any level of therapy that you could ever go through to be done with what we have gone through. But there is a level of being able to process it, and horror lends itself to grief in a way that, because it is horrific.
Oh yeah.
The traumatic experiences that we've gone through is horrific. And to let Anna and Reed go through, you know, it's not a spoiler, vampires, You
Yeah.
know, like great. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
for shoot, what, I forget where the wolf comes home, the main character's names, but for her to go through werewolves, fantastic. But you know,
Yeah.
you get to work for his dad. For Mary to go through a serial killer, you get to work for his mom.
Yeah.
So it's just it's something that you can look to, and it's something that is a creative work that is grief, and I think he does
Yeah.
a fantastic job of it.
He does great. His books have all been wonderful, and
Mhm.
his beforewords and afterwards. It's so funny because with a lot of authors, like, I rarely listen to him, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't care. Sounds mean, but I just don't. And for some reason with him, his voice, I he's definitely a charismatic guy, but like his voice, I don't know. I was just like, I'm gonna actually listen to this. It
Mhm.
started with Mary, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's to the point with him where like I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Like I'm reading Nestlings and I'm like, I can't wait to hear his afterwards. Like
Yeah, because he didn't read the
and
foreword.
no, he did not. And it actually it was a rough one to get through.
It was.
We've both been through some tragedies and he's been through a lot. And the way he describes it is just so real. And it's he like almost helps. Like it's weird.
It
It's
is very
like
weird that
it's, you know, like he has taken what he does to help heal, and you're never completely healed,
no.
but to help get to where you can function is obviously these writings. I think that's what that helps him. I
Yes.
can't imagine trying to write a story about what I've went through. There's just I could not. Um but I love that he can, because reading it and then hearing that he has gone through, I hate that he's gone through these experiences. Don't get me wrong, but it's like at least I know it wasn't, again, everything he writes is either, if it hasn't happened to him, he goes out and finds
Mhm.
who it's happened to get that proper advice, or it's happened to him. And the loss he has had in his life has happened to him. So when he writes about that, it's very real. And I respect that, because so many people, like, you don't know what it's like to
Yes.
lose certain people in your life. You
Mhm.
don't. Like, oh, I understand because of A, B, and C.
You
Nope,
don't.
you don't.
Mm-mm.
And he does. So,
When I find
just
it very
listening to him kinda just, it's,
yeah.
like, helpful. I don't know why. It's like, "Oh, look, there's another person that's going through what we've gone through," and it's just like, I don't know, it's helped me for some reason.
It's
I cry, but it helps.
it feels like because I find a lot of people try to like push you through it. They're
Mhm,
trying to get you to the other side, and
mhm.
for him it feels like he knows that there's not another side. There's never
Yeah.
there's how do I say it? There's a then and there's a now. There's no there's
Yeah,
no yeah.
he says something about how you don't get over it, you carry it with you, or
Yeah.
something like that, and it was so beautiful. I was like, "Oh my
Mhm.
god." But, like, just,
Because
he gets it.
yeah, it, like I told you, it feels very much more like a hand holding than a like a pat on the back. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not.
and that was beautiful. That was
Yeah,
beautifully said, by the way.
thank
Yeah,
you.
that's exactly what it is.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of the times people are just trying to like, well, you're bothering me because you're still sad. So could you just get
Yeah.
over it now? But you can't
Yeah.
get, you just can't get over it. I'm sorry, you just
No,
can't. And
no,
I'm
and that's
sorry
just,
I'm bumming you out, but like, I guess you can move on, but I'm not going to.
yeah, and yeah, it's just, I was gonna say something, I
I'm
forgot.
sorry.
But yeah, no, you're fine. And the way, no, the way you worded that was just beautiful. But like I've said before, like, with the losses we've had, I always say there's like, I don't believe in like a new normal. Like normal
No.
doesn't exist anymore. And that's okay, but don't call it a new normal. Normal's gone for me. And I've learned to live with that. And I think like if I said something like that to Nat Cassidy, he would understand.
Oh
He would
yeah,
totally get it.
100%. He'd be
Where
like,
other people are like, well, and I'm like, no, there's no well. Like that is what it is. But
yeah.
And a lot of people don't get it. And I don't expect you, if you haven't gone through the things we've gone through, like, I don't expect you to
No.
get it. And that's okay. Just say that. Don't try to like
I think that's the
tell me I'm
problem
wrong.
is that like people
Like,
just don't know what to say, so they just say the
yeah,
most
and they're
stupid shit.
trying. Things are meant with good intentions, I know, but it's like
Come on.
I've seen people who have like, you know, uh like get a divorce. Okay, for instance, I've seen couples get divorced and well, at least you don't have kids. What the fuck is that? It
Yeah.
still sucks.
Yeah.
Or, like just things like that where it's like they're almost like, well, it's
Well,
like
at
don't try to make
least.
it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. And I feel like he is somebody who would never do that. And I also love that like if like the new normal thing, you obviously get it because what you've gone through just kind of don't understand. And I know he would. He would 100% understand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
And he writes so good.
Well,
And I
and
just
even if he didn't, he would sit there
Right.
and like try to understand. He wouldn't just like.
He would. And
Yeah.
if you were like a study in his writing, he would have you read it and say, is this okay?
Yeah.
What do I need to change? Talk about somebody who could like take constructive criticism and just turn it into something beautiful. Like, here it is. Because he even says like he has to rewrite a lot of stuff because he just didn't get it right. And I love that, like, he's so humble about it. He just seems like a good dude. Like,
Mhm.
good job.
Please.
I like all of his books and stuff, and
Please don't go the way of other artists or other
I don't think
authors, please.
I don't think he will. Hopefully. Yeah. Stay true to you. But now I got to read Rest Stop, and then there's another one.
What is the other one? He did a
yeah. It was like a one, right? It's like two people wrote it.
Yeah, I think so. I have to bring up my Goodreads.
He has some really short stories too, but I'm more interested in it.
Always. Like, Goodreads brings up Taken by Canada.
I know.
Every single time I bring up my Goodreads, it's Taken by Canada first. I love
that.
I hate it.
I love that. If you guys
I'm haunted
haven't
by
listened
Taken
to us
by
long,
Canada.
Go check out Taken by Canada, please.
Oh my god, that Cassidy.
It's brilliant.
Steal the Stars. I think it's by him. I think it's just like the co is the source material. Mac Rogers is the source material.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to read all his things. And he did talk about he was writing something else in When the Wolf Come Home. So that was his latest release, which means he's working on something now.
Please. I want a girls' trip to go and see him. And
yes, that would be so fun.
I always say that we're gonna have to like trauma dump on him, but I probably don't have the guts to tell him that, but
I might cry when I see him though. And then he's like, why are you crying? And I'll be like, how long do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just I don't know why he's been I don't know. It's like I feel like a closeness to him.
I feel like we definitely found him at a very important time in our lives too.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, side note, Reed also worked at the same bookstore that Mary worked at in New York. I highlighted that in the very beginning of the book, and I meant to mention it earlier. Yeah. Isn't that fun?
That is so fun. Oh, I love that. I didn't notice that.
It's like Keats and Yates or something. Very fun. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That you got fired from? Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess. I don't know if that's a spoiler. I don't think it is.
No. It's good.
Did we ever,
that's so fun.
Did we ever decide on what the book of the month was?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants, like always. No, it's okay.
I think I am gonna read That House on Needless Street. Do you want to read that one? Yeah,
we can read that one. That sounds like a good one.
We're actually reading the same book right now.
It's so funny because every once in a while it does come across that we are reading the same book. It just never happens when we're talking. Yeah.
This was not planned.
It wasn't.
I don't even think I told you. I didn't tell you I started reading it. And then you're like, I'm reading Between Two Fires. I'm like, I'm almost done.
Yeah, because you always send voice notes, and I have now started sending you voice notes back in
I know, I'm
our
horrible.
messenger. No, I just
It's easy.
it's a lot easier, and then like you can just get all of your fucking thoughts down without like
Yeah. Yeah.
because I was talking about I got my hair cut, and I was talking about it's hard to talk to other people about what you're reading because I'm sure like everybody has this hashtag relatable moment, but it's hard to talk to other people about what you're reading because reading is such a personal thing.
Yes.
I can talk to you about what we're reading because
Absolutely.
we have a lot of similar interests.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like judge you based upon.
Well, even if you did, we have like we basically read the same books.
Yeah, very
I'm
similar,
not gonna read in my big adult. Sorry, I have like an eyelash.
It's fine.
In my big adult life, I'm not gonna read Twilight at my age, my big age of 34. She's like 50, and she's reading Twilight. You know?
Yeah.
Or like she was reading an autobiography, and I am not I'm just gonna leave it at I'm not an autobiography person. I'm not that old adage of kill your heroes, I feel like it should be have no heroes. I'll just leave it at that. But so the idea of telling her that I am reading Between Two Fires is such a hard thing to tell anybody because it's like, oh, what's that about? Oh, it's about a little girl in medieval France that is dealing with a plague, and there's a night, and so I was telling you that, and so the fun of it is that we both are reading it at the same time, which
I know, that's so funny.
It's been on our TBRs for the longest time. And actually I was looking at Goodreads yesterday to like try and figure out what we're like the book of the month is, and I couldn't find it on your to read list. I'm like, where is it? You know, the TikTok sound?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm like, the whole time I'm like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's currently reading. Oh.
Currently reading. It's pretty good so far. It's
How far are you?
It's a lot of I'm almost done. I think I have an hour left.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it very as life-changing as everybody says?
No. But maybe if you're heavily into religious things.
Oh, like the TikToks that I was sending you yesterday?
It's not like so far it's not like you should be. I think religion is try not to. I like fantasy, so I don't mind reading about it. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Just we're all entitled to our own, thing. But no, it's interesting. I'm enjoying it. I think if you're like heavily invested in religion or even find it interesting the study of religion, like and you're into that, I think this would be this would probably, oh my god, it'd be like the best thing ever. I find it interesting. It is it's not a very easy read. And I don't mean like it's just you really gotta I've had to reread things a couple times.
Yeah, you gotta buckle down.
There's a lot of stuff and I'm like, wait, when did that happen? But once I first had that experience in this book, I realized, okay, I really gotta, like, this is it. And I don't really listen to a whole lot of mindless reading anymore. And I just need to realize, like, almost every book I listen to, like, I really gotta listen. Or read. I've been doing both. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not. It's fine. I don't like. I'm not gonna DNF it. I don't think it's terrible or anything. It's just
It's just not.
We'll see how it ends.
Yeah.
Not for me. I see it though. I can get why people
love it.
Yeah. And I mean it's interesting. It's an interesting story. I think
we'll get to it. Yeah.
Yeah. We can talk about it next show and our podcast. Do you want to pick another book, or we'll just
No, the
do
House
our thing and
of Needless Street is fine. I was just trying to bring it up real quick so we could.
yeah, it
Um,
sounds really interesting. I have
if I could
it.
actually fucking type.
Oh,
The Last House on Needless Street is
there
by
it is.
Catriona Ward. It is 337 pages. It's horror, thriller, mystery.
October.
Yeah, exactly. This is the story of a serial killer, a stolen child, revenge, death, and an ordinary house on the end of an ordinary street. All these things are true, and yet they are all lies. See, this is why we were so against Face for so long, because you're just gonna see my stupid expressions. Because I can't help but be expressive. In the dark forest at the end of Needless Street lies something buried, but it's not what you would think. So I think it's on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have that program, then it's a free book anyway. So worth a shot.
Yeah, there's a weird thing about like the cats. I guess it's not quite from a cat's point of view, but remember we were reading that part about it seems interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll give it a whirl. Yeah.
Some of the friends and people I follow seem to like it. So the guy that Books Are Rad only gave it 3 stars, but hey, he read it, so
yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
I don't.
All right.
That is it for me.
All right. That's all for today's episode of Novelty with S&B. Thank you so much for joining us. And
don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I've been your co-host, Stephanie.
And I'm back.
And this has been Novelty with S&B. See you in the next chapter.